All right, welcome. We're going to talk about... Okay, let me just get it together. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all, it is like 5:30 in the morning, and I've been up since 2:30. I couldn't get to sleep, back to sleep. And then I decided to get up and do some things. So I was working on my planner. I set my intentions. I was working on, my new moon intentions and everything. And then I was in my planner, and then I just been doing a lot. And so then I popped up, and I've been thinking about this video. And so then I said, well, go on and do it. Go on and do it. So we doing it. So we're talking about today, because you see it in the video thing, the thumbnail. I'm talking about some of my girliest girly fragrances, perfumes. And of course, I started looking, and I was like, let's just pull out some good stuff. And of course, they're underrated. Why? Because they're on my channel. So before we get started, let me just give y'all some insight into how this works. So I was pulling out fragrances, right? And what I normally do is sometimes I'll look up on YouTube to see, who's been talking about them, things like that, just to get a feel for the popularity of it, right? I swear to y'all, some of these, I'm like, no one's talking about these at all. And so, really what I have to remind myself is that is my space here on YouTube for you women, for the women, is to really talk about super underrated fragrances. Now I get it. More people are talking about them, but that is where I live. I really, the whole, y'all know how I feel about it. I've talked about it numerous times, but I'm gonna stay. So yeah, so it's so interesting to see that these fragrances that I love, that I'd be like, yes, and everybody else is like, crickets. And when you look it up, it's crickets playing. So let's talk about these extremely girly girl fragrances, perfumes. Let's just say it, girly girl perfumes that you need to check out. All right, so let's first talk about what do I think of, what constitutes the girly girl fragrances for me. I love good powdery fragrances. For some reason, at first I wasn't into powdery, but now I love a good powdery fragrance, and that embodies super girly to me on many levels. Of course, I love florals. Those are, a lot of florals are in here, and a few sweeter ones. Anything sweet, really? If it is, it's a florally sweet. But, well, there's one that's pretty sweet. Excuse me, y'all. So for me, when I think about these things, when I'm wearing these, when I'm going to put them on, it just puts me in this girly girl vibe, when I'm wearing these, I am tamped down. I am not thinking, you might irritate me, and you might not get cussed out that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I am all into this femininity that I have right at that moment. I am, even if it is wintertime, I'm thinking about, I want to cuddle. I want to be wearing, I'm thinking, sundresses and brunch and everything. That is the mindset I am in when I wear these type of fragrances. All right, so let's get started. Now I'm gonna start out with one. Y'all gonna be like, what? And I'm gonna tell you why. So we're gonna start with Wild Motherfucking Python. Now, most of you all on this channel are going, what are you talking about, Lou? We all know about this. Well, if you do a search on YouTube for Mancera's Wild Python. I think the only other person besides me talking about it is Helen. It's very few people talking about Wild Python. And now y'all know I've been talking about this shit for years, for absolute years. But baby, y'all know this is one of my favorite tuberoses, white floral tuberoses. It has a hint of peach in it to give it a little fruitiness. But this is a stunner. Y'all know, if you've been around, if you've been on this channel, just put it in the comments. Y'all know. If you know, you know. What is it? If you know, you know. Iykyk. I think that's how you do it. Because this is just, when I wear this, you can't tell me nothing. I'm boss lady. I'm girly girl. I'm all things that I need to be wearing this. This is a perfect signature scent. It is a perfect bridal scent. It's just, y'all know I love this fragrance. Y'all know that I love this fragrance. Alright, now this one had a slight moment. A little popularity. Not too popular. Just a little popularity on these YouTube streets. And so we're going to talk about this one. This is Tenue de Soiree by Annick Goutal. Now, if you know, if y'all been around, you know it's all about the pom-pom for me. This is just a girly girl. Come on now. Okay, so this is a powdery irisy vibe, right? But what makes it more interesting is it has a little leather and it has a little sweetness from caramel in it. As it dries down, you get this leather from it and you get this sweetness from caramel. It is very pretty. Like, honestly, this is a pretty fragrance. It makes you feel just light and delicate and airy when you're wearing Tenue de Soiree. Alright, Amouage is having a moment. Amouage is having a moment here on these YouTube streets. It really is. Y'all know Guidance, and then, you know, some of the garden collections being talked about again. All those things. And then they have a new one coming out. Love Delight. I cannot wait. Well, I will wait until it hits discounters. But this one, and I just recently got this in the last few months. Hadn't tried it before and it had stayed in my memory. And this is Ashore. Now, I could not find one video from a female fragcom on Ashore. I think it's that maybe me because I talked about it, but and I probably didn't tag my, put it in a tag, so that's probably why I didn't see me. But this is Amouage Ashore. This is just this gorgeous jasmine. The jasmine it has this watery aquatic vibe to it, like a seashore. But it's got this just beautiful, like, in the breeze jasmine that just makes you feel just light and airy and gorgeous. Because these are gorgeous fragrances to me. So this is giving that gorgeous vibe. So this is Amouage Ashore. Here's another one. I don't think I found one, maybe one or two female creators talking about this. I don't like to call people reviewers because I feel like we don't really work in it. All right, this is Nishane Nanshe. Y'all, this was one of my summer fragrances. It is this musky powdery floral. It is, oh my goodness, and musky powdery floral just screams girly girl to me. She's strong. She is strong. She's strong. And it's just so, it was just so ladylike, Now, is it groundbreaking? Which I hate that term. No, but it's just this beautiful, powdery, musky floral that will have you just feeling, like, it'll have you feeling like somebody should be, you should be going shopping with somebody's platinum card. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so there's that. Then we have this. Now this is discontinued, kind of hard to find now. But this is Penhaligon's Iris Prima. True story. I was wearing this where I was going to get my nails done a few years ago when I was getting them done, because this whole gardening thing has changed my whole nail life. And it's like my friend, she was like, "What are you wearing? I need this." It is a Iris Prima. But what it is an iris. It's a powdery iris with leather. And I love the leather, you know, that Penhaligon's uses. So it's coming off leathery, but it's a powdery iris. And this is more of a powdery iris, not as much floral iris as some that I have. I will do an iris video. Somebody asked me about it. It's coming. But yeah, so this is hard to find, but quite enjoyable to wear. It has a slight crispness to it, but all in all, it is just this kind of it gives that soft vibe, you know, because these are all about the soft life, honey, that I don't have because I work for a living. Okay, but we can fake the soft life when we're, you know, in our homes or whatever. All right, next up is this. Only one person I've heard talk about this, and this is, oh, Wild Python. Veronica Says talked about it too. I don't think she has it anymore though, because I haven't seen her talk about it in a long time. All right, so this is Giselle by Carla Fracci. If you don't know, Carla Fracci was a ballerina, and she had a fragrance line. I think she's from like the 60s or something. But anyway, she's a ballerina. And so she has this one. And of course, Giselle was one of her, you know, signature roles, because Giselle is a ballet. And so this is a honeyed floral with some musk, with a little woody musk, because it has sandalwood and musk at the end. But it is a woodied floral. It's, of course, it got white florals, but it's got ylang ylang. And really, honestly, it's about the ylang ylang and the honey to me. So it's got this sweetness, but it's not too sweet. It's just like a drizzle of honey over these crushed flowers that make this beautiful fragrance. And when you wear it, like Giselle, of course, you feel light on your feet like a ballerina. You feel light and like you could just leap on the stage and do a pirouette and be just absolutely stunning wearing Giselle. All right, this one right here. A few people talked about this when this first came out for a hot minute. Yeah. And then it was gone. This is Scarlet Rouge by Moresque. Now, this is part of the Secret Collection, which a lot of times you can get at a pretty decent price, because Moresque, she pricey, even at the discounters. But this is a delicate cherry blossom. It definitely has cherry in it. Definitely has cherry, definitely has some almond. But as it dries down, you get the cherry blossom. So it becomes this more delicate, more floral, but sweet fragrance. And it's powdery with that almond. Oh my goodness. All right, so this one right here is once again, it's giving that vibe of girly girl. It's giving that feeling like, you know, your hair is down to the middle of your back. You know, you have it in this beautiful ringlets going down to the middle of your back, and you are like going to a semi-formal affair, and you're going to be coming through the crowd, turning heads, and this is going to be your fragrance. All right. I only saw 4 women talking about this, and this is Attar Collections Areej. I have said this since I've got it. If you want a powdery feminine fragrance, you need to get this. If you love powdery fragrances, you need this in your collection, because this is like a powder puff bomb. Poof. It's like a powder puff bomb. And so Yeah, you really have to be into the powdery vibes to wear this. And sometimes I'm just full in. This is like 1000% in my girly girl. This is, you know, I have said it. I always think girly when it's warm outside, because then I'm willing to wear dresses. But it is like a maxi dress with some cute little flat sandals, hair all out, you know, makeup very subtle yet natural and subtle and but gorgeous. All of the face is beats. The look is on. And you are kind of like floating. I float when I wear this because I'm on a powder puff, honey. This is Areej by Attar collection. Now, this one, I couldn't find one woman who talked about this. Matter of fact, I barely found men who talked about this one. This is a house that really doesn't get talked about. This is Bois 1920, and this is Centenario. Let me put it to the side. The only reason why I know about this is because of Scent Explorer, the first one that was online during the pandemic. One of the samples was this, and I fell in love, and I couldn't wait. It was on my list, and I finally got it last year. Oh my goodness! Ooh, that hurt. Oh my, what's going on? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This right here is a powdery floral musk vibe. The powder, of course, comes from the iris, but the florals are like ylang, tiare flower. It has a kind of tropicalness to it, but not really. You know, like you think of those things, you think it should be tropical, you should be summertime and everything. No, this is all year round, because I think the iris keeps it from being tropical florals and just a stunningly beautiful powdery floral. And then it has some musk and sandalwood at the end. Yes, Centenario. And I cannot do one of these videos without talking about my friends. Y'all know who my friends are, JC and Vincent. So let's talk about them. Even though now JC I talk to a little more. Vincent, you know, he my friend in my head. Y'all know this. If you don't know, Vincent is a friend of my head. But this is Don't Explain by Khye Fragrances. And this is a gardenia. It is a white floral with a touch of vanilla and musk. Yes, this smells like... this is a bridal fragrance too. This is a bridal fragrance. This is a everyday fragrance. This is, I need to spray it on right now, fragrance. You know, it's got this really, the vanilla gives it a serious sweetness, but you get this gorgeous gardenia out of it. And it's gardenias with vanilla and a little y'all, this is gorgeous. And then Coralie by Dreamhouse-Ikiryo by Vincent. Y'all know how this works. This is a jasmine, but it has a jasmine liqueur in it, so it has a slight booziness. Not too much, just enough to make it a more unique, not only underrated, but unique fragrance. Okay, so it is just this, this is one of Vincent's florals, and I am loving him doing a lot of florals lately, because this right here, this is you have to be a jasmine white floral lover, and on top of it, not just a jasmine, but you gotta like green fresh jasmine, because it's not indolic. It is very, you know, girly, very understated. It has an understatedness about it there. Now I have to say this one. So honorable mention. This is Swan Maiden by Dreamhouse-Ikiryo, obviously. He created this as a perfect bridal fragrance, and I have to agree. This is a perfect bridal fragrance. This is a fragrance that says, I need a 3-carat diamond, princess cuts, or maybe cushion cut, with a, platinum band with diamonds. It says I should be, in my full princess vibe, walking down an aisle. That's what the Swan Maiden says. All right, so that is this list of underrated fragrances. I have some more lists coming of underrated fragrances because, quite frankly, as I said earlier, that's where I sit. Listen, I am not like known for, oh my gosh, she's got all the new things. I'm not that person. I'm not known for that. But what I'm known for, if you know me, is I'm always coming with something different because I enjoy the fact that not the fragrance community, but there's so many fragrances that have been around to try and enjoy. So yeah, there's that. All right, y'all. So that is it for this video. I'm probably getting a little slap happy and sleepy because I've been up and I feel like I need to go back to sleep. All right, y'all. My whole squad. As always, be bold, be brave, be fearless. I'm sleepy. Be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.